feel like I'm just sitting amongst absolute chaos. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna, okay? I'm finishing this bloody book. Even if it kills me. So today I'm gonna do something that's a little bit different for me. I'm a little bit nervy about it. Where to start explaining this? I watched this YouTuber, Sarah Renae Clark. She's great, love her content. She started a challenge on her channel using Moriah Elizabeth's Create This Book. I'm sure you all know who Moriah Elizabeth is as well, and she is the creator of Create This Book. It's this fantastic little book. Well, it's not little actually, it's 100 prompts. It's a prompt book, and it just helps open up your creativity, gives you ideas for drawing. So Sarah Renae took this Create This Book with 100 prompts and tried to finish it in 100 minutes. It piqued my interest because I've got a Create This Book too. And I thought this would actually be really good for me because I've got issues. Well, I've got a lot of issues, but just one of the issues that I have, do you know what? I'm just going to show you my Create This Book too to help you understand a bit. I have had this book for about a year, I suppose, and I've done 1 2.5 pages. So what I mean by I've done 1 page, the little bunny, that's the only page I finished. I started, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I started this one. The sketch went okay, and then I colored it and I just started ruining it. And this is what happens with me. This kind of explains me. I love sketching, I love drawing, and I really wish I could color things properly because I start coloring them, I start to ruin them, and so I stop. That's why I want to do the Sarah Renae Clark challenge, to force myself to finish it no matter how bad it is. I'm gonna be on time constraints. It's gonna be bad anyway. I feel like it's a way to force myself past my fear of failure and just do it. If you fail every page, you fail every page. Get over it. Just have a crack. But I was also thinking, really? 100 minutes? That's a minute per prompt. Then Moriah Elizabeth herself took up the challenge and did a Create This Book. And I think she took like 3 hours or something to have a go at it. And that was a bit more up my alley. So I wanted to give myself about 6 hours to do it. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm not telling you, I'm telling me. This book is gonna get me over my fear of failure. We're doing it. As you can see, I've already decorated the front of my book. Tick, look at that. Hadn't even filled that in. So that's probably a really good starting point for today. Let's fill that in. By Moriah Elizabeth and Die. Fill this empty space. Maybe I will put my mantra here, just do it. My goals for this book: finish it, don't overthink it, make it fun, enjoy the process, keep it light-hearted. Alright, create confetti. I'm already procrastinating, don't procrastinate, just get on with it. I'm just going to find some random materials in my craft boxes and try and use them somehow. I've got a pack of Crayola crayons here. I'm going to shave some of them down to create confetti. Then I'm going to add some heat. Oh my God. What if I burn the whole book before I even get started? So let's pick out some colours. All right, so I'm just gonna go and pop this in my oven at a very low temperature without the fan on, and I'll be back. We'll see what happens. Okay, here we are. It actually worked. I wish I'd put more on it, but I don't want to spend any more time on this. I'm just gonna let it cool. Yeah, so I just popped it under the grill, watched it the whole time, didn't take my eyes off it because I didn't want the book turning brown or anything, but first page, done. Win! Oops daisy. That's okay, we can draw over here. Create a page of lyrics to a song here. There is one song that always comes to my brain when I don't want it to because it drives me nuts. So let's start with a little person. That is indeed supposed to be a tongue. This is supposed to be a mouth. I'm just trying to get the shape of the mouth screaming, no! Definitely not realism here, folks. Yes, that is hair. Isn't it wonderful? Oh, this is terrible. No, it's okay. We're having fun. Don't worry about it. It's supposed to be a beanie type hat thing. Pom-pom on the beanie. That is a very skinny neck. Now, hands. Fudge, I hate hands. So let's just do blob hands. Blob hand. I don't think we'll colour this. I think we'll just leave it as a sketch. T-shirt type thing. This is bad, people. This is bad. Spaghetti person. Do we go opposite and have really short dumpy legs, or no, let's keep going with the stretched legs. Dumpy shoes. Okay. She is screaming. No. Why? Everybody is asking, is she screaming? No. She is screaming no because what is playing in the background on the radio? Sorry people, if I've just put that in your head, I apologise. Don't ask me if they're the lyrics, I'm not sure, but that's all I ever hear. Okay, that one's done. We're keeping it as a sketch. Moving on. Create a comparison. Use colours you love, use colours you dislike. Okay, I think I'm happy with those 5. Let's pick 5 that I'm not a fan of. 3. I'm just going to go with 3. And by the way, this sharpener was a recommendation of Sarah Renae, and I do highly recommend it as well. That'll do. Yeah, just playing around. I might come back and work on this later. But for now, let's move on. Create a merge. Choose 2 animals and merge them together. 2 animals, 2 animals. So, pond. And in this pond, we have some lily pads, tadpoles. Look like raindrops. Out of the pond. Flying is a tadpole. Don't really know how to draw tadpoles. They're just like giant. Okay. Tadpole kind of shape. Tadpoles are one of those animals that as babies, they look nothing like their adult selves. What's another animal we know that doesn't look like its adult self when it's a baby? Caterpillar. Caterpillars turn into butterflies. Lopsided wings, that's okay. Why did it just start looking very evil? Tadpole butterfly. Little meow, little open mouth. Oh, she's really happy. She's not turned into a frog that jumps around. She's turned into a butterfly that can fly away. Oh, it needs little antennae. Yeah. You look so cute. Little baby bows on her antennas. Let's give her some colour. Why not? I think we need to call this a day. Yes, I haven't done the background. I haven't got time. I ruined it, but it's done. It's done. Integration. Integrate this line into a design or a drawing. I will definitely be needing one of those by the end of the day. Create a puzzle. Oh, I know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to go off book. So I need a piece of paper first. I've got a sketchbook here that I can just rip some pages out of. Cool, let's do that. I've got these puzzle pieces from an old puzzle, so I'm just going to lay these out. And I'm just going to spray these. They're very poor quality, but they'll do the job. Just going to spray them straight over the top of the puzzle pieces and see what we end up with. It does look cool. I love it. It's good. It's good. Now I'm going to pop this up to dry. When it's fully dry, I'll glue it into the book. So that one is done. Create an assortment. Stamps. Boring, I know, but I've really lost time. There we go. Done. Assortment. Create word illustration. Incorporate illustration into a word to show its meaning. Example, write the word hot and add flames to the lettering. There we go. Fizzy. Create a list of favourites. Food. Let's go favourite food. Do you know what? I'm moving on. I'm not going to sit here and think about all the foods I like because it's making me hungry. All right. Create shine. Figure out a way to make this page shiny. I think I know what I'm going to do. I think. I've got this stuff that I brought and I've never used it. Oh, it's already going everywhere. So, let's see if it will work. That'll do. I could work all day on this. This is fun. I've got an idea. Can anyone guess what it is yet? If you're a Wizarding World nutter like myself, you might recognise this. It's a bit of a poor rendition of it, but it is what it is. Alright, let's try some hoo-hoos on this. Little eye dotty. Where's my light? And oh, there's some black in his mouth. There we go, that's okay. His proportions are all wrong and stuff, but actually I'm not mad about it. It's okay. It'll do the job. Okay, let's cut him out and pop him in with all his shinies. My little niffler, if you didn't recognise him. Put him there. My naughty niffler. I love nifflers, they're so cute. We should call him Nip. Nip the niffler. Let's name you Nip. Create a self-portrait. Make a list of things that make you you. What makes me me? Not finishing things. I'm not very complimentary about myself. That's the problem. So I'm probably just going to sit here and list off a heap of negative things. So bugger it. I'm going to go for things that I like, things that I'm really into. So I love the ocean, Harry Potter, Lego, Animal Crossing, art, craft, creative stuff. I love sculpting, YouTube, grape juice. That'll do. Make your own invention. Draw the diagrams for it here. This is me. I've got an idea, but how to portray that idea? So what if you just had this thing, gonna grab that light bulb, shoving it in my head, and that little light bulb moment has now become like a projector, and it projects the idea that you have onto a screen, and we shall call it the idea projector. Okay, I'm really struggling with this one, so I'm just gonna go through this paint pouring book that I did last week, and I'm gonna punch holes out of all the pretty spots. Let's glue them down. The only problem with this is it's not really interesting, is it? It says to make it more interesting. I know what to do to make it interesting. Don't know if it's interesting, but it'll be different. Give them little legs, little faces. Do they want arms? No, just legs. He's got a crabby one. A winky one. A little sad smile. A little tongue poking out. Sad one. Doing a bit of a dance. Little weirdo hearts. Little glasses on you, hey? Put a bow on you. We'll give it a derpy mouth as well. Maybe a bit devious, this one. This one's singing. There, done. The book is more interesting, in a sense. Right, next. Create colour. Make different colours by mixing paint. Give each colour a creative name. Dirty orange. Murky lavender. Dead grape, done. Next. At the beginning of this video, I thought I'm going to keep my workspace so clean and tidy. That didn't happen. Create beauty out of ugliness. Choose something you think is ugly, find a way to make it beautiful. I'm sure we can all guess what that is. Doesn't take a genius. Yes, you guessed it, people. I have drawn a picture of a poop wearing a flower crown. That'll do. Not much else to say about that. Create ugliness out of beauty. There we go. Poop on a flower. Okay, now for this, I wanted to follow a Super Ray Dizzle tutorial. And I'm just going to find it because I want to turn these circles into bubbles.
So I don't think people understand how easy it is to draw a realistic bubble. First, outline a circle. And I say outline because I can't draw a circle. Then you draw 4 slightly rounded rectangles. Once those are done, draw some lines on the inside. It's okay if they're ugly. With some white paint, fill in the tips of the rectangles. Add in some random dots here and there. Bestie, I know you can draw dots. Add in a small highlight on the outline, and boom, bubble.
Now, that's pretty empty looking sort of a page. Can I do something with it? Definitely not my best effort at my hippo, but that's what I've done. Let's cut him out and he can be glued on with his bubbles that he's made. I have created additions, a hippo blowing bubbles. Create on black. I need something quick to get through some more pages. How about some coloured eyes? Let's make them scary, creepy little eyes. And they can be peeking through from behind the page like a little critter has split the page open and they are peering out. I'm not sure the page being split is really coming across, and certainly wasn't as quick as I would like, but it'll have to do. Next, create a daydream. I think this is going to be my last prompt, and I want to make this a bit better than the rest. You know, finish on a high. So I'm going to revisit my little hippo character. I love drawing hippos. Not sure why. I just love drawing different little hippo characters in my sketchbook. So let's make a hippo have a daydream. I'll start out by sketching out a daydreaming hippo. I'm going to use my ohuhus again. This is the most I've used these alcohol markers, so I'm glad I'm doing this challenge as it's pushing me to overcome my fear of making bad art with these markers. And that's the thing, I've got to make bad art in order to hopefully make good art one day. The outline, I want to try more a sketchy outline rather than a clean line. I've seen marker art with sketchy lines done and I really like the look of it. I'm not quite sure I'm getting it right, but that's okay, call it learning. Now as for the little daydream she's having, I've already got a sketch that I've been wanting to colour for ages. So I've traced it onto some marker paper and we'll see if I ruin it or not. There she is, my little hippo, who I shall name Harriet, having a daydream of her and her hippo friends Henry, who's on the left looking a little ill from too much ice cream, and Huck, sitting up on top, not really knowing how he got there. So let's do a final flip through and see how far I actually got. I have my crayon shaving confetti, Spaghetti Girl hating on Baby Shark, who I decided to add some colour to, playing around with colours, a tadpole butterfly, not weird at all, crazy gel pen cocktail, paint splatter jigsaw, that was actually fun, stamps, fizzy writing, favourite foods, Nip My Niffler, I love Nip, the idea projector, oh, that's embarrassing, moving on, weirdo hearts, creating colour, which I added some little pics to try and match the colour names, flower on poop, poop on a flower, a hippo blowing bubbles, a status I created after the whole poop flower thing, but after doing the bubbles I retracted my status. Oh yeah, Bob the Busy Bee. I didn't include this footage. This is Bob, and he's based off a bee I felted a few weeks ago. He's flying, finds a flower, gets busy with the flower, flies home and makes some honey. Some bizarre drips that I didn't include the footage of either. I used Poscas and they just ate my page really badly. Creepy eye page, and finally Harriet and her daydream. So I didn't finish the book, not even close, not even halfway for crying out loud. But I'm not defeated yet, and I will keep working on this. And if you've watched until this point, thanks by the way, please let me know. Would you like to see me finish this book? And if so, do you want to see more quick and easy ways to fill the book, like the puzzle and the heart people? Or more slower character creation type drawings like Harriet the Hippo? Let me know down in the comments below. That's all from me. I'll catch you around.